And I understand that feeling good is the strategy. Feeling good is the strategy. So, but it comes from my alignment. It doesn't, I'm not motivated. You know what I'm saying? I'm not motivated. I'm not influenced. I'm not, hustling. I'm not sick of this shit. None of that. I want what I want, and I want to feel good is my ultimate thing. And so I'm just doing the things that I practice that I know make me feel good. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Solandria. On this channel, we're talking about all things magnetism, femininity, and transforming your life. First disclaimer, please don't mind my appearance right now. I'm about to go exercise, and I just had this message that I wanted to get out right now. I don't want to wait 2 hours and then come back and give you something watered down. So I'm just going to say it right now before I go hit the gym. This conversation is specifically for women. The normal way of manifesting something into your life is by manifesting something into your life. You want something, you make a determination in your mind, and then you go and you do it. You use your willpower to get the thing done. I firmly believe that we live in a new era where old paradigm things that worked no longer worked. We've crossed some threshold at some point, and the old shit is just not working no more. That's my personal belief. So for example, I want to lose weight, right? I'm tired of being overweight. So I'm like, you know what? Forget this. On Monday, I'm going to start meal prepping. I'm going to start exercising, and I'm going to get this weight off. Monday comes around and crickets, right? Matter of fact, I'm going to Burger King. And then it's like, okay, I'll start again tomorrow. And then you can't willpower yourself into it. You say, I'm tired of making this little bit of money. I'm going to start a business. I'm going to start my content creation strategy or whatever. I'm going to start posting. And so you make up your mind, I'm done with this. And then you maybe post one video, or you never post, or you record the video and you never posted the video, right? And so in those cycles of continuously wanting to do something, making up your mind to do something, and then never doing it, you kind of end up not trusting yourself. You kind of end up beating yourself up, right? A lot of people will say, oh, you're lazy, you procrastinate, you're just not consistent, you just have to be consistent and all of this stuff. And we keep thinking you just need to make up your mind. Right now in the internet scope, a lot of the information as far as manifesting and creating the world that you want to live in, right? Having the experiences that you want to have is about mindset, right? You got to have the right mindset. It's everything is mindset. Everything is affirmation. Everything is, make up your mind. Everything is determination. Everything is willpower. But specifically for women, especially once you cross a certain threshold, it doesn't work anymore. Like, there's a time in life, I know at least for me, I've had times in my life when I was younger, when I wanted something, I could make up my mind and I can go and get the thing done. Now, I don't really have that willpower anymore. Like, I need alignment. And so that's what I want to talk about today. If you're somebody who's feeling like you're lazy, if you're somebody who's feeling like you're procrastinating, if you're feeling unmotivated, that's a big one. You're feeling unmotivated, all that stuff. Specifically for women, it's not necessarily that, you suck, you just can't stay consistent, you're not grounded. It's not any of those things. It's that we have different operating systems. As women, you just operate differently. You work easier, better, smoother, cleaner through alignment than you do through making stuff happen through force or through pushing, right? You kind of pull things towards you. You magnetize things towards you. So my main advice for this is, instead of making up your mind one day, you know what, I'm going to exercise, I'm going to start going to the gym, right? On Monday, I'm going to go and I'm going to get my Planet Fitness membership, and I'm going to start going to the gym 3 to 4 times a week. I'm going to meal prep my food, and I'm going to do all of this stuff. I'm only going to drink water. You set up a whole plan, right? You can make a plan. It's easy. You can go on ChatGPT, and ChatGPT can give you a plan in 4 minutes. Not even 4 minutes. In 4 seconds, you can get a plan specific to yourself. It's not about that. It's not about the how anymore. You have to align your energy first. When you align your energy, then you will get your motivation back. You will naturally get your ass up and go exercise. So an example is, I want to lose weight, right? I don't immediately jump to some plan, right? I don't immediately jump to some workout plan. I don't immediately jump to YouTube videos on how to work out. I don't immediately jump to how to lose 20 pounds in 2 weeks. I don't do none of that stuff. I simply, and I also don't go into the healing of it either. I'm over that part. Oh Lord, I'm so over healing. I don't go into the, well, why am I fat? Well, what's making me eat this food? You know, what is causing all of this? How does this show up in my childhood? You know, what did my mom do? What did my dad? I'm so finished with that. I'm sorry. I've done it. I've done it for so long. I'm literally done healing. Like, whatever. But no, you simply sit down with yourself and align with the desire. So if I want to lose weight, right? The desire there is, I want to be slim. I want to be skinny. I want nicer clothes. I want to pay less for my clothes. I want to feel great in my body. I want to wear a bikini on the beach. I want to be able to go up a flight of steps without breathing heavy. Like, there's reasons that you want to lose this weight, right? So you focus on that. So you go into a meditation, you simply sit down and you say, you know what? I'm ready to lose weight. I'm ready to be in a sexy body. I'm ready to wear sexy dresses that magnetize all of the attention to me. I'm ready to become this version of myself that I see in my mind. I'm ready to be able to run up a flight of steps without huffing and puffing. I'm ready to have really cute, healthy meals that nourish my body and make me feel so good. And you have that moment with yourself. When you do that, this is why I say I don't do healing no more. When you decide what it is that you want, or you can even go, I'm so skinny. I'm in my dream body. I look the best that I've ever looked. I so-and-so. And I'm just using weight loss as an example. You can do this with money. You can do this with relationships. You can do this with, I don't know, whatever you want to do. A new toothbrush. I don't know. But you can use it for anything. But when you sit in that energy and you affirm that this is who and what you are, we're not affirming to put it out into the ethers, right? And it's like, I said it 108 times. It's 108 or 118. There's some the magic number. I said it 108 times, so now it has to happen. No. As you say those words, your body is going to respond. Your body will tell you where you at on the spectrum of calling in or receiving that desire. So you have to pay attention to, am I clenching anywhere? Where do I feel anxiety? The voices in the back of my head that are telling me it's not true, right? I might get a little nauseous. My heart might start fluttering. My coochie might start jumping a little bit. My leg might get numb. Like, listen to your body and sense how your body is responding to this command, right? And as you sense that, you simply sit through it. So if I feel butterflies in the pit of my stomach, then I put my attention on the butterflies and I breathe through the butterflies until the butterflies disperse, or until that all of that energy kind of calms itself down. If I'm feeling flutters in my heart, or my heart is racing, or I'm feeling anxiety in my chest, I put my attention on the anxiety in my chest and I breathe through it and I just feel it until the anxiety begins to lessen. If I'm feeling and while you're doing this, your mind is going to race. So your mind's going to tell you stories. Your mind's going to recall memories. Your mind's going to tell you why you can't. It's going to show you why you can't. It's going to be like, remember when you were 6 years old? Remember when you was 8 years old? Remember when Tanya on the park said this about you? That's why. Bypass all of that. Waste of time. Waste of time. Waste of time to me. Who gives a fuck? Feel through that pattern, whatever energy is moving through your body, whatever feelings you're having in your body, move through the feelings. Ignore what your mind is saying. Ignore whatever story it wants to make up. Ignore it, because the gateway of experiencing what you want to experience on earth is through your body. It's through your feelings, right? not through my mind. So yes, I can point my mind or my energy in the direction that I want it to go with my mind, but it's not going to actually manifest onto this earth until it's a comfortable frequency pattern in my body. So back to my weight loss example. So I do my little meditation, whatever you want to call it, your alignment, your frequency moment, whatever you want to call it, and you feel those feeling patterns in your body until they digress. That's it. Until it dies down. You feel it until it dies down. And then you reaffirm to yourself, you tell yourself, you know, you're beautiful, you're amazing, you're good, you're awesome, you're sexy, you're so and so, you're this and that. All you're doing is manifesting the truth, but you tell yourself all the good shit, right? And then you're done. You do that for a couple of days, you will naturally have the energy to go. You'll be like, you know what, I'm going to go take a walk today. And I don't think I want any ice cream. I actually think I will just, I don't know, have a salad. I'm not really feeling juice. It's kind of too sweet right now. I'll just have a water, or like give me a Propel or something. Like, you will naturally, easily, smoothly just start making better decisions for yourself. So you don't necessarily need motivation. You needed to align. You needed to align with a certain version of yourself. You needed to align with a certain desire. But when you're in your mind, like, I'm too broke, you know what I'm saying? I'm not rich enough, I'm not skinny enough, I'm not beautiful enough. When you go from that perspective, and then you're like, so because I'm not skinny enough, because I'm not pretty enough, because I'm not so-and-so enough, I need to go to the gym, I need to get a second job, I need to start a business. When you move from that offspring, when you move from that ground, you're not going to create anything, and you won't have the motivation to get it done, because the energy that it's coming from is lack, and lack ain't got no energy in it. That's why it's called lack. Lack is not a propelling energy. For some people, and it can switch. So there can be a moment in your life where lack got you to the bag. You know what I'm saying? Lack helped you have your dream body. Lack helped you do a whole bunch of things. But then there are times when the algorithm just switches, right? Or it updates, and it just don't work like that no more. And so you can't keep doing the shit that you used to do because you used to do it. It don't work like that no more. Upgrade yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's really the gist of it. A lot of people, I feel like, especially women, we're so hard on ourselves about the things that we want to accomplish that we don't get done. I've been hard on myself. I've been hard on others about it. And I'm finally grasping, just through my own practice and practice, I keep getting on the horse and falling off, getting on, falling off, getting on, falling off. Really remembering them, forgetting, remembering them, forgetting, remembering them, forgetting. And so finally I'm in a remembering phase. And it's like, oh my God, I never had to force myself to eat healthy. I never had to force myself to go to the gym. I never had to force myself to start some business. Anything that I've ever tried to force in that manner, I cannot sustain because it takes too much energy. It's force, it's push. I'm not a man. My nervous system is not, I don't have that much testosterone to be pushing like that, bro. And lack does not take me anywhere. Lack means I'm out of gas. Lack is not gas. Lack is not fuel for me. And for the people who resonate with this, I have to get into alignment, which means I have to just go to the place that feels good, and I have to clean up whatever distortion is in between who I am now and what feels good. Whatever is in the middle of that, if it doesn't feel good, if it doesn't feel alignment, if it doesn't immediately snap me into, oh my God, yes, I'm there now, I need to clean that. The way that you clean that is not a mental thing. You can do a mental, a statement when you're done, but the way that you clean it is to feel through it. It's just emotions, feelings, patterns that got locked into your body that you were never able to finish expressing. They were never supposed to stay there. They were supposed to move. So if you can just sit with them, sometimes it takes 10, 20 minutes. Sometimes it takes an hour. Sometimes it takes 45 minutes. Sometimes it takes 3 hours. It depends on the thing. Sometimes you need a journal session afterwards. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you need to cry. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you're mad as fuck. Sometimes you're not. It just depends on whatever the frequency is that you're moving through. Don't pay attention to the story. Don't pay attention to the memories. Don't start blaming people. Nobody cares what your mom did. Nobody cares what your dad did. Nobody cares what your bestie did. Just move through whatever the feelings are that are uncomfortable. Simply just move through them. Just move through them until they digress. They don't even have to start feeling good. Just let it get to neutral. Once you feel neutral, once you can say, I feel so sexy and skinny in my body, and you don't feel a visceral reaction anymore, you don't feel like your stomach or you don't feel your body respond negatively, you're good. Once you get to that neutral, then you can go ahead and you can start just neutral affirmations. All is well. I am beautiful. Everything that's happening to me is happening for my highest and greatest good. God loves me. Beautiful things happen. Neutral affirmations you can say. Then, because the affirmations are really a locator that your mind finds for you to grasp the feeling. You're looking for the feeling. You're looking for the feeling. You're not looking for nothing else. You're not pushing no energy out nowhere. You're looking for the feeling inside of your body. So you get yourself to you state what it is that you want. You feel where the distortion is. You feel through it till you get to the point of neutral. Then from neutral, you do a neutral, just a reset, just a neutral re-level. You do that enough for 2 weeks, you will naturally, there is no willpower that's necessary. There is no, I gotta go to the gym. Well, maybe sometimes because I don't feel like it right now, but I want to go. That's the difference. I don't want to go, but I want to go because I know how good I'm going to feel afterwards. And I know how good that good feeling is going to progress throughout my week. I'm going to feel it all week. And I understand that feeling good is the strategy. Feeling good is the strategy. So, but it comes from my alignment. I'm not motivated. You know what I'm saying? I'm not motivated. I'm not influenced. I'm not, hustling. I'm not sick of this shit. None of that. I want what I want, and I want to feel good is my ultimate thing. And so I'm just doing the things that I practice that I know make me feel good. So also, if you're somebody who's like, beating yourself up, giving yourself some story, some lame story of I'm not motivated, I'm not good enough, I'm lazy, I'm a procrastinator, all of that stuff. Throw that shit in the trash. You just need some alignment for about 2 weeks and you'll be straight. I just wanted to get this off real quick before I hit the gym. I'm about to head out now. I hope this resonates with you guys. If it does, please go ahead and comment, like the video, subscribe. Oh, my light just went out. It's time for me to go.